It's Online Biz Real Talk, ladies and gentlemen, and we have such a wonderful subject here. We also have my most beautifulest, most amazingest woman in the world, Georgia Williams, the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fiance I have, the love of my life. And we have this wonderful subject. Okay, um, uh, can we pass this business down to our children or to family members? And I'm gonna get you, Georgia, to elaborate on this subject and tell first of all, tell us a bit about your story. Tell us, what brings you here. Tell us what you do. uh, you know mm, Introduce yourself, my wonderful queen, and let people know what if you can pass this business down to your children or even family members.
Thank you, sweetheart. I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you to my Spanish love. Um, so I'm grateful to be here and be a part of this subject, and thank you for hosting this today, Tito Vivancos. This is a very, very good subject because this is one of the reasons why I started this business, right? And first of all, I'll introduce myself. So as you see my name, I'm Coach Georgia Williams, President and CEO. For those who don't know me, I'm a mom of five. I only had a seventh grade education. All my life, I was brought up in my family, and it was mm, always in our the way we was brought up is thinking we can't do things like this. It's out of this world. We don't have the education. We don't have the means. We're not able to do with maybe the Canadians or Americans can do. Okay, they always thought like that because we were never very educated. It was always like, you know what, helping family business or but I decided when I started this business to jump out of my comfort zone and start something where I can be there for my children, where I can pass it down, where I can be them, take care of them, be there for them, and still earn an incredible income. This was when I first seen this opportunity, Tito, I was like, wow, how come I never seen this before? Why isn't everybody doing this? What is wrong with everybody? How come people seen this opportunity and they haven't started this business? So I seen this about 4.5, 5 years ago, and I started right away. Okay, I seen somebody talking about this, somebody that I knew, and they was saying, what they're earning an extra, how they're earning some money every month, some extra money than the job that they was doing. And I asked them what this business was about, and I watched a free workshop. They told me. Then I seen them on the workshop. I was like, whoa, they're actually on the workshop. And yeah, long and behold, I'm here today. And as soon as I started to make money right away. Actually, I started to get buyers. I started to get leads. I literally treated this like this is all I got. This is all I have for my children. And yeah, I about a year and a couple months into the business, I paid off all my debt, paid off 30,000 worth of debt, bought the kids a new vehicle. Yeah, go on.
I wanted to say something. How I know, like, it did change your life, but how did you make buyers? How did you get leads? Like when you got the buyers, I want to know a little bit on you know uh, how it works.
So good question. So when I first started the business, I went through the training. It took me about 11 days to go through the training and start advertising. It was a long time. Just think about it. I usually put people to advertise in like 2 or 3 days. So to me, I only had an hour a day or so because I had the twins. They were only 2 years old at the time. And then as soon as I put out an ad, I remember having a proper ad out and got a ton of leads on it. And I remember shutting the ad off, because I wasn't watching the masterminds. I wasn't plugged in. I didn't know that these were winning ads. I didn't know how many leads I should be getting. And then all of a sudden, I started to get buyers. So I created an ad. People clicked on the ad. They was taken to our website that our tech team created us and a custom created us. And without any extra money needing to be paid, I just signed up. And then after that, people were being walked through the buying process because the automated system that's connected to our website, which is called the sales funnel, was getting back to these people who were interested in the product, who were interested in buying in. It was getting back to them. and walking them through the buying process. And literally that's how I got buyers. Oh, you're on mute.
So
Yeah.
you're saying that the business works in the back by itself. You don't have to do much once you have your ads up. Or I'm not really understanding. So you're saying that this business actually, you set up an ad and you don't have to be well. I mean, how much time did you have to monitor that ad while you live your life?
I wasn't literally monitoring it. I wasn't doing anything. It was just running. And you got to remember, I was new to the business, so I didn't really even know how to read the stats. So this is why I messed myself up a little bit, because I would turn off the ad and be like, "Oh well, I haven't got a buyer in one day. I'm going to turn it off." I didn't know, but meanwhile, see it. Look, somebody's interested right now. I can see it. Leads are coming in as I'm talking. So I didn't know. Um, like I'm getting notifications on my phone, little pop-ups, but I didn't know what I had to do. But nowadays I know, and nowadays it's the same thing. You don't have to monitor it. Just check on it every couple of days maybe and see if you're getting leads, and if those leads are coming at a lower cost because you pay for some ads, or the same thing with just getting leads and on your free ads and seeing that, okay, that free ad worked, let's make more free ads like that. That's what you got to see. The buyers will come, okay? Because the process is our literally our automated system walks people through the buying process. This is not a get rich scheme. So maybe it might take you a couple of days or a couple of weeks to get a buyer. Just keep your ads running.
So you're saying that with this business, it's like, because I always had all these thoughts about this, you know, on how the world was being brought up, and how we've all had a way of getting money to us, a way of getting money, but it was always done by trading your time. So now what you do is, because it's always like a circle. Like, people, they go work the whole week. It comes the weekend. The weekend is the most exciting part because they get 2 days off, or some don't even, but they get 2 days off. They go and they spend it on the restaurants. They spend it on stuff that's gonna it's not gonna give them anything, anything in the future that's gonna help them live a good life. So, and then the next week they gotta go and trade again their time for money. So, but there's a good thing that we can do with our money that we make. If we make money, yes, I know we have a little bit of money to left over to, after paying all your bills, your houses, because you're trapped in that world of working 9 to 5. You have to work because you have to pay your bills, you have to pay everything. But with the little money that you have left, you either save it to go on vacation, or you save it to go. A lot of people throw it away with drinking and partying and all that stuff, right? But what if you could get that money that you make, and then you take that money and you trade it for time? So you set up yourself an online business like this, and you're basically, now you're not working for money. Now what we do here in this online business, right, Georgia, as we see, we pay money for this business, to give us time to live our lives, and it's working. Because if not, you would not be living in Spain right now, living in an apartment that's 5 floors. It has an elevator inside, and it's beautiful, and it's just 30 minutes away from Barcelona. Listen, it's amazing. I am, and but yeah, keep going. You were saying that you paid $30,000 worth of debt with this business. Keep
Yeah,
going.
100%. And just like you said, it runs for me, and you don't have to bug people. You don't have to reach out to for people. So what Thito means is we're paying ads, like we're paying these social media companies, because these social media companies found a way to make money online years ago, right? And it got big. The platforms got big where people decided to start advertising on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Google, all these platforms, and we do. Since years, people's been advertising. I met so many people that become online business owners, and they're like, "Oh, I had to advertise on Google for my company," or "I know how," or my sisters, "Yeah, I put out ads on Google." I'm like, "Wow, there's so many people who already know about this advertisement, same type of advertisement." Or you could do free ads, doesn't matter. Whatever ones is working best for you, try it out. Okay, I just like Tito said, you don't have to spend all your money on drinking and drugs and partying and literally vacationing when build yourself up if you want to do paid ads while you're working, and sacrifice a little bit for now, because in a couple months or a year or so, you can leave your job and move wherever you want. And this is a big, huge house, by the way, not an apartment. I know you like said it was an
Yeah,
apartment.
sorry. Yeah,
No,
it's a
it's
house.
it's a crazy big house, and yeah, we're in Barcelona, but actually we're a little bit away from the big city. So I like that. After I went to the big city yesterday, it was beautiful, but it was super busy, and it was busier than Toronto. I'm from Toronto, and I was like, I like living a little bit out of the city in Barcelona because it's peaceful here. Obviously, you can hear it. It's just so peaceful outside right now. I'm outside in my beautiful backyard. I love this. And as soon as Cito comes here, we're gonna have tons of parties, and there's these cute little lights and a little um, nice little terrace out here, like a little roof covering everything. So just in case, because it gets hot here, it does. So yeah, and after, we moved into a $3 million home, me and Tito did, and we decided to move into a bigger home because we came together in Kamloops, and then we moved to West Kelowna, and now I'm here in beautiful Barcelona, Spain. It's absolutely gorgeous. And living the dream, and the shopping and the food and the experience and the people. I was just saying that, like, people are they're so intuitive here. And I was saying, like, my roots are here. Even though I'm not Spanish, I'm European, but I never I never experienced the European lifestyle. I grew up in Toronto and New Jersey and parts of the States where there's a lot of Italians and Portuguese. Um, so I kind of had the energy, or seeing the way the old school Italians and Portuguese or just people from Europe are. And I seen, and coming here is a totally different experience. It's like, wow, I'm home. This is what I'm experiencing. I'm showing my kids, look at how the Europeans are like our family. It's like the same food, it's the same culture, it's the way we are, and they're experiencing something different here. And don't get me wrong, I love Canada and I love the people in Canada, and even US. I was born in the US, so I had been around, traveled around US, traveled around Canada, but there's something very beautiful about experiencing another country. And yeah.
I got another question there. So you've told me a bit that the business works by itself. So you're saying that in this business, that do you get to accumulate products in your house? Do you get to go door to door? Do you have to call people on their phones? Do you? I don't really understand. Like, I mean, I do understand it because I've been in this business for about a year. But I'm talking from the eyes of someone that's watching. Like, most people get very worried because an online business, or when you're being a commercialist or you're selling something, whatever they are, a lot of people don't like to go and bother people. They don't like to call people. They don't like to set up meetings. Can you elaborate for us what do you do in this business, only just to start getting money right away? And could you also tell me um, what are the commissions like? For example, where do you get commissions? Do you get the commissions from the people right underneath you, or do you get commission? How does that work? I want people to see that this is not a pyramid scheme or an MLM, even though that most people think as the business like this are pyramid schemes and MLMs. But I want you, since you have been in this business for 4 years, about I've been here for a year, and this business is amazing. It's so legit. I understand it more than anything, and I believe more than anything. But I want you, since you've been in the business for 4 years, to elaborate to people, what is it do we do in this business, and how do the commissions work, and how is that all work?
Good question, because a lot of people's been asking me this lately, and they're like, "How do I get paid?" Or "What do you do?" Okay, here's one of the big things that a lot of people don't quite understand. Me and Tito are coaches and mentors. We're helping people to earn online. You're not going to see any of these products on our pages. That's where people are like, "Where's product?" They keep trying to search for product. I totally understand. I would be doing the same thing. You're not going to see the product on my page. You're not going to see me advertising the product, because that's not what I'm doing right now as a coach. I'm helping you to earn online. Okay, my ads run on their own. Okay, I don't have to advertise. Not only that, it's against our policy from this company. If we're helping people to earn online, we're not allowed to advertise the products on our pages. Okay. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm helping you to earn online. I'm going to get you started and I'm going to show you how you can literally have these products being sold on the back end, how you can get checks in the mail. Because this company is a very high-end company. They want to be known for their products. They don't want to be known as they're a part of affiliate marketing. That's not their business plan. Their business plan, their way they want to sell their great products that convert into high revenue, and their products are really good for you and have six-fold silver qualities. So that's one of the reasons. Um, and here's the thing, for anybody who's wanting to get started right now, you'd get paid by checks in the mail. If you're in Canada or if you're in US, if you're in Europe, if you're in China, if you're in India, wherever you are, you will get paid direct deposit. So it'll go right into your bank account. And we also have PayPal. So as coaches get paid by PayPal. And there's another company that we get also, I'm pretty sure it's PayPal. There's another company, a fitness program. So all of these companies and all these pays, it's very simple. Checks, PayPal, or direct deposit. And it's real. You also get tax slips for all of these earnings. Okay? You get a tax slip.
So, sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
fine.
I was gonna say, do you get, like, they say people, you start earning this online business when you start earning, let's say, a significant amount of commission. Does the number of commissions stay when you started earning? For example, I started a year ago, and I started earning I think it was 1240 commission or something. Do they stay in the same rate of money, or can you make more commissions? Or as when you're growing more in the business, is there levels of um is there different streams of income? Can you elaborate a little bit on that, like on how you make money in this business?
So you can start earning a lot more. It all depends on your works. So if you wind up getting your sales volume up, you'll literally start making more money. And with this business, I got my sales volume up and I just got sales. And the more sales you make, the more commissions you get. So yeah, did that answer your question?
Yes, yes.
Did that answer your question?
Yes, yes, totally. Yeah, yeah. Thank you very much, Miss Georgia. Sorry to cut you off. I want you to keep going because the platform is all yours, since you're the queen of everything.
Oh, God bless you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I guess I also want to touch on it's not an MLM, it's not a pyramid scheme. So you're going to make money from your sales, and if your business partners make sales, you get bonuses. So we literally don't take people's commissions. We don't take a percentage of their money. That's another thing. So it is in my best interest to help you. I will help you every step of the way. But you have to remember something. Your works also makes your successes, because I've seen a lot of people, I set them up ads and they have no clue what's going on. I set them up ads and they just left everything. They're like, well, I don't know what's going on, or they got a buyer and they don't know what to do, or I can't even get in touch with them to tell them, look, you got a buyer, you have to do some paperwork. And it's like they have no clue and they're not even interested in working in the business, but they literally are getting buyers and they're getting sales. So this is where I'll help you, but you have to also be able to put some time and effort. So I'll let you take the floor for 1 second, Tito, to just maybe
Okay,
give some feedback to that, because I'm gonna just check on these kids. I'll be
sounds
right
good.
back.
Sounds good. Hi, everybody. My name is Tilo Ivancos, and I've been in this business for about, I would say, a year now. And listen, since I started this business here, my life did change. My mentality changed. My way of being changed. I grown. I matured a lot. This business helped me mature a lot. And yeah, I want to elaborate that. Can you pass this business to children or your family members? Well, yes. If your family members would understand what this business is and what this business makes, then you'd have a business that would actually run for you for the rest of your life, and you'd have your money set up, and money would start coming in, and it won't stop, because you are your family. Your family's gonna run your business, right? So I wanted to elaborate a bit on how the business works. Like Georgia said, in the business, you don't have to call nobody. You don't have to get in touch with anybody. You don't have to accumulate products in your house. You just advertise here in this business. We just advertise, and we spend our time living a life, either with our children, or we go to the beach, or we go wherever would you like to go. The business is still running in the back for you. So meaning that you're trading your money for time. In this world, guys, we've been living for centuries, trading your time for money. And then how much little time you got left over when you're done work? You got to prepare yourself to go do again the same thing you've been doing all your life. Why don't you stop spending your money on crap? Stop spending your money on things that don't give you any future, and start spending your money on time. Eh? Spend your money for time. You will get time back. With this business, you'll get time back. And listen, second time, gonna go again. I'm moving out. I'm going to Spain, and this business works so good that I can be wherever I want, and the business will run in the back. So just let you guys also know that in this world, the paycheck is a bribe for you to forget your dreams. When you are getting high, baby, when you are getting paid constantly every end of the 2 months, whether you're waiting for a paycheck, you're waiting for something that you are not focusing on your dreams. You're focusing on that thing you're waiting for. So they bribe you with a paycheck. You know when a horse, you want a horse to walk straight, to keep walking forward. You know what they used to do? They used to take a stick, put it tie it to the horse's neck, put it longer than his face, and then they put a string there with a carrot, right, like 2 meters away from his face. So the horse would wanna walk to eat that carrot, but it never get to it because it's tied on a stick over his head. That's how a paycheck is for the 9 to 5ers, for the people that like to trade their time for money, that then don't have time to even spend, and then all the money they're going to save, or they have not left, because the government has taken it all in taxes. They have taken it all in what they want. They have taken it all in for wars, funds, for guns, for everything that's negative. Nothing good. Nothing good. And that I personally want to change that way. I mean, I agree with a lot of public speakers that are out there. I agree with them. They're saying, I always gotta bring him up. People don't like him, but he says things that are true. Andrew Tate, guys, he said, and he said it, but everybody thinks about it. I don't know if he said it, but since he said it, and he has the balls to go and say something out loud to the people, to say wake up, then I'm gonna use his name, because he had the balls to wake up and say, guys, in this society, in this system, they make us follow a superhero that has no brain, a Justin Trudeau, whatever you put out there, people that are here to save you, to put as a government. They have no idea what compassion, what love is, and what they are trained on the physics of the world, on how to order the world, right? They have, and we are simply following a hero in this society, in this world. We're putting our minds to follow a hero that has no brains. Since, you know why they do that? They do that because they don't want us to know that each of us are a hero inside of us. We are all a hero. We are all stars. We're all meant to shine. We're all meant to become what we want to become, because what we have inside, the divine spark of God. um they want us to be in control, keep you angry, pay your bills, work every day. I'll teach you from the start, and now guess what? You have a choice to do everything. Before, you ain't got no choice, but the thing is that they imprint your choices now. Things that are negative I don't want to get too much into that zone on how dark the world is, but I am 100% on wanting to change this. And how do we do it? Well, hey, you want time? This business will give you time. You don't wanna spend your money on alcohol, on drugs, on partying every day, or then save your money. You save your money, sure, you're gonna keep working for the rest of your life, your 9 to 5, to save money. So when you're retired, you can go travel. But you spent how many years of your life, and you don't know when we're gonna die. We don't really know when we're gonna die. When we're gonna transform, we don't die. We transform. We are sparks. We are all sparks in this world. Sparks of energy. Positive energy will win you. If you're positive, you will get wherever you like. If you are positive, constantly positive, you're happy, you bring good vibes, nothing will break anything. You won't worry, you have to just be happy and don't worry about anything, and your life will be corrected. It comes with the universe. I see it clearly. That's how God works. Um, so yeah, the way the tones I put in this is frustrating because I see a lot of people struggling in the world, and they're trading their time for money. And we help people earn online. This is not a scam or a pyramid scheme or an MLM. I've been doing it for a year. I'm not gonna get mad at people because they don't join the business. I don't have to call them and tell them, come join this business. The business does it for me. I just want to let you guys know that the business works and works in the back, and it makes you wanna, like, you can go anywhere you were in the world. You can pass it down to your family members, if they actually, get all together and think, okay, I understand this. Oh, so this works like this. Instead of coming up one the way that the world brought us, that everything that someone tells you is a scam, or it's true. There's a lot of scams out there in the world. But if you know someone like me and you've known him all your life, and now you say, okay, there's different businesses. Okay, I was in a different business. I'm not gonna put down any other business, Amazon, any other business, Amway. I was in Amway before. And in Amway, you work different. It's a different business. I was in Tecno Casa in Barcelona. I used to sell apartments. How do I used to do? I used to dress up in a suit. I used to go door to door, knocking at everybody's door, try to get advertisement, try to get papers inside their mailboxes. People wouldn't open the doors for me. They wouldn't do anything. That's hard work, guys. Going door to door the whole day on your feet, and then people would tell you, get out of here. We'll shut you down. Okay. Amway, I used to do the same thing in Amway. Amway, the first second I used to go out there dressed in a suit, trying to sell all the stuff. People would just run away from me, run away. Oh, he's a commercialist. Oh, I don't want to talk to you, because they know. But with this business, I get to dress on normal clothes or in a suit or whatever. But I'm not out there to be sending you, oh, check this out, man. I want you to buy it. No, no, no. I'm not trying to tell you no. I have a business that runs on the back for me while I do whatever the hell I want. I go play trumpet. I go to Spain. I go here. If I want to have a 9 to 5 because I love my 9 to 5, I can still have the 9 to 5 because I love it. But at the same time, I have a business that runs in the back and it's making money. And I'm not trading my time for money. We have to learn now that we must start trading our money for time, not our time for money, because time is so precious, guys. And people say time is so precious. What did you do all your life? I worked all my life as this. Now my back is screwed, but I'm retired. I'm getting a pension of $1,000 a month. And yeah, and now I'm free. But what do? You spend all your whole life working. You're gonna spend, when you're retired, your whole day sitting down, not doing anything. And that's the way it works for society, for the system. It just keeps going over and over and over. And that's how life is. And I want to make people understand that if you all want to make a protest in this world, protest. When people do protests in this world, they get signs, they get some sticks, they put signs on sticks, and they go and they block traffic. They block and they start making riots. Do you think that's a protest? That's a negative thought. That's a negative point. That's the way society will make you want to protest. That way they'll bring the police out there and they start hitting everybody with their sticks, and it starts. It turns into a hell market. No, why don't you make a good protest in this world? If everybody would just focus on themselves, will get off their comfort zones, will start working on what they love to do, will start going out there and showing people what they love to do in strangers' eyes. That's a good protest, because people will become together, they'll become stronger, they'll become more compacted, they'll become more positive, everybody will be more happy, and they'll erase those lines that divide us, those lines that we're controlled by little. That's just a little few people we're controlled through. We are the millions that move the world, but guess what? We're so separated and so brainwashed in our head by all the lies that we've been told, that that the system is like this, that we're constantly killing each other, judging each other, hurting each other. We're not the enemies here, guys. The system is the enemy here. We should start doing what we love to do. We should start looking for a way to trade our money for time, and not trade the money for the things they give us, and the programs they give us to keep us unfocused. Back, yeah.
100%, sweetheart. Like, they want us to, the society wants to keep you that you need to buy the fanciest car, you need to buy the fanciest stuff, you need to spend all your money on a nightclub for one day, $1,000, go get some concert tickets, 1,000 each. The society is making you think that way. And even though, like, I just, like I said, I love being here in Spain and in Barcelona. I was in the, like, the hottest stores, the hottest place downtown, and I'm just looking at, young kids, young Spanish kids, and the way they're dressed and the way they are and their mentality, and I could tell, like, their family is wealthy, and I can tell, like, just what they're wearing and stuff, and it's like they have to keep up with their persona, right? They have to, and then you could see the kids who are lower income families. And these lower income families, the kids are more happier. It's weird because you could see it. They're playing soccer, they're energetic, their skin is clear, they have some tan on them, there's sun. And you could see that the kids that are sheltered, or the kids that are being brought up and, hey, you have to be the best, or spend your time, looking or acting like you're the greatest. You could see in these kids that they're not as healthy or happier as the kids who the family are, like, focused on, go have fun, go outside, go play ball, follow your dream. You want to do soccer, go do this, go do that. And the thing is people have conditioned us, just like Theo have said, people, the society conditions us that just keep working, 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 working. Eventually you'll get there, or you have to act, so great. You have to have this and you have to have that. Believe me, I like nice things. I want my kids to have a beautiful lifestyle, but I also want to have the time. I don't want to spend all my life working like a dog, to never even enjoy the house, to not enjoy the nice things, to not enjoy my food, to not put my kids into something beautiful and watch them actually play, or watch them actually win. But there's so many crazy things out in the world right now, and you can only shelter your children from so much. And I don't want to shelter my children. I want my children to know everything, but I also want them to not be a part of that part of society, thinking you have to grow up, you have to live in, be in a 9 to 5, and your whole life surrounds your career. Okay, and that's what they teach children and people. You can't get married right now or have children right now. You don't even have a career. Forget love, forget, and then the person will be in love all their life. I always hear these little love stories. They so wanted to be with someone, but they couldn't because they didn't finish their degree and they wasn't 30 years old yet, and it was just sad. Or they got an abortion because of, they just wasn't ready. They wasn't financially secured. And I'm like, no, the society is taking away natural things. The society is taking away family, husband and wife. Yeah,
I
go
want
on.
to say something. So it's hilarious. Okay, people say that they don't feel rich inside because they don't have no money. Listen, you guys got it all wrong. You have to feel rich inside before you get any money. You have to feel that the real rich people rich are the ones that ain't have nothing, and they know that have nothing. From having nothing, you are happy. That's rich. You know what Bob Marley used to say? People used to say, "Are you rich?" And he say, "What type of rich man's? You mean?" He say, "Do you have cars? Do you own a house? Do you own these?" And he said, "That's not the type of rich that I am. The type of rich that he is, he has experience, he lives life, he loves life. We are breathing, we are that. When you start evaluating that richness of you, you'll get all the money you like. All everything will just come. Everything just comes into you. Your life changes automatically because you understand already. And yeah, that's what make you rich, guys. Money doesn't make you rich. Yesterday I was playing trumpet yesterday, and it was amazing. This old lady um was saying, she was amazed by my music, whatever, and then she said, I am an artist. I am an artist, but I ain't got no money, and so I never made it anywhere. Listen, you got it all wrong. The system put you like that. The system said if you ain't got money, you ain't nothing. You ain't nothing. People don't even gonna look at you. Even if, and so that woman is an artist. In her head, she's an artist, but she's broken down by the system. Okay, because you don't need money to go and sing something by yourself in a park. Okay, yeah, you can work for a couple, buy yourself a speaker like I did, get yourself a microphone, and you get something out, and you go out there and you do it. Now the system put you in your head that to do something that you want to do is wrong. You must do something that they're telling you to do. You're going to spend your whole life doing something for somebody else, and when you have that old age that you're retired, you'll have time for yourself. But guess what? We are spirits living, having a spiritual life. We're spirits. We are energy, having an experience of living in a body. Okay, because in this body, this capsule that we live in right now, it's not what we are created of. No, we are having an experience of living in a human body. Okay, and when we pass away, when we transform, our soul, our energy it moves away from this vessel. This is a vessel. We transform from this. We are here just to learn. That's why life is so hard, because if you need to learn about patience, they're gonna give you a chance to have patience. They're gonna give you something that's super hard, so you learn the patience. Life is a struggle. Life is a learning point for what we are. We may not remember where we come from back, before, before we're born, but this uh, being alive thing it's a journey. It's a journey for who we are, for what we're made of, for the little spark we have that keeps us alive. Because this body is made of, it's made of bone, and it's made of meat. It has a spark. It has something that works it. That little spark is the real us, the soul. That we're made of energy. The ones that shine, they shine little shiny, and every time you start shining, shine big. But one of you will shine, and you'll see it with a little tiny shine, a little spark. But you imagine if the whole world would shine, the whole world would shine. Everybody would do what they love to do. Everybody would just get away from this system. A lot of people think it like that. A lot of people want to keep quiet, because you know what happens to the people that become enough powerful, and they have millions and billions following them. You know what happens to those? Those get eliminated. They get erased, because they have more power eventually. But we should have more power by doing what we want to do. The 9 to 5, the school, the bribing with a paycheck, the forgetting your dreams, they're not using your talent. The showing off is wrong. Showing off is wrong, guys. But when you show off something positive, it has to be the most righteous, most pleasant, most loving thing to do in the world. They say, like, once you start sharing your love with the world, God will give you wings, He'll give you energy, and He'll give you a voice. And I'm not saying, people say, "Oh, God is up there." No, God is everywhere. God is in you. God is, He left a spark in you that connects you to life. We are part of God. We are made of light, all of us, but we're suppressed by this system, so we can move the world for them. Listen, McDonald's is. I just heard that there's a store, like a whole store of McDonald's, that they don't have people working there no more. So they're starting to drought us out of the 9 to 5, because they want to drought us out of, before we find a solution to our life, to our whatever. They're starting to create everything now. Now in McDonald's, one McDonald's, they're gonna start doing it with a computer. Okay, computers gonna start moving. Then robots. There's already robots in some sushi places here that deliver food to the tables. Okay, Um, People that work in the 9 to 5s, okay, and don't believe in these online businesses are going to get excluded out of work by machines and computers in the future. Okay, how are you gonna survive if you're not looking? If you're just looking for the government to help you, the system to help you. The system's not there to help you. The system is there to use you. We are their cattle. We are their way to make food, to make the world go. We are their cattle. We are kept in a civilization. We're kept in a how do you call it? In fences. We are in fences, separated, divided, and we're meant to function this way. If you get out of line, you're gonna find that you're gonna have consequences in life. Listen, if we are starting to care about all the cattle that we eat and all the chickens and all the pigs and all the way that they're mistreated and tortured in cages, and then we eat the meat, if we start worrying about that, then we must start worrying about ourselves, because to the eyes of someone that has power and controls us, we are just the same thing. We're cattle to them.
100%. That was very powerful. I was liking to listen to what you had to say. I can listen and listen. I'm sure there's a lot of viewers that feel the same way. This is Online Biz Real Talk, and we're talking about real things in life that are affecting us. And this is why we decided to become coaches, to help people along the way so you can follow your dreams, so you can have your business running for you in the background, so you can be there for your kids, so you can pass it down to your family, so you can be there for whatever it is that you want to like be there for, your music, your talent, your acting. There's a business partner that's starting a business. She said her true love and passion is acting, and she wants to get away from the 9 to 5. She's making a lot of money. She's telling me, I'm making 6 figures a year, but I don't want to do this. I want to do my acting. I want to do what you're doing. I want to do what Tito's doing. I don't want to be a part of that. And I see how much you help people. I see how much you are there for people. You know, and don't get me wrong, we're not telling you to not work and to leave your 9 to 5 right now, obviously. And if you do go out and you do have to, you want to spread your music and stuff, at the end of the day, are you going to be homeless because you're not working, you're just spreading your music? No, we have to be realistic, and we have to, talk about, what life is. We need money. We need money to live. We need money to eat. We need money to put our kids through college or schooling, whatever the case may be. Okay, but the fact is if you continue to grow yourself and your family up like this, and you never make change, you never start this business, you never jump out of your comfort zone, you're going to do the same thing, and so is your kids. So what we're saying today is start this online business, jump out of your comfort zone, watch our free workshop, and see from there that you're going to be able to start something that you can change the world with. You could change your life, then your children's life, their children, so on, many generations, because they'll just keep passing it down. My daughter, she's a teenager. She has all these ideas. Oh, I want to do this. Oh, I want to get a job. I want to do that. I want to do that. I'm like, hello, I am my hand. I have something for you, Meadow. I have this online business. I offered you many a times money if you want to work on the business. Oh, I don't want to work on the business. I don't want to be told what to do by you. When she's a teenager. But you can go in your room. You don't have to sit in my face. You can go in your room, take the phone, and make some posts for me. So we can post and we can share with our business partners some free ads on Canva. You can make free ads on Canva. You don't even have to sit with me. You can do that. Oh no, I want to get a job. I want to work outside the home. I want to have fun. And I went to Barcelona yesterday. I told her my experience. It's beautiful and gorgeous, but there's a lot of crazy people at the same time. People trying to feed me a croissant, a guy who's like out of his brain, looked like he was literally possessed, smiling so creepy. And I'm like, I don't want your croissant. And he's following me. His pants are falling off. And I was like, there's like a million people around too. Nobody's stopping this guy. So I finally, went and stand it next to like a construction worker. And I seen him going and bothering someone else, and like all of a sudden threw his croissant. And then another person, like I'm videotaping things, and this person was just like, acting like me and just like scaring me. And I'm thinking, my daughter, she wants to work downtown Barcelona. She wants to get one of these jobs. But look at all the craziness. It's all fun and jokes. And at the end of the day, she's going to be totally stressed. I walked into one place and it was like a really awesome store, and I bought all my clothes from there. And there's these two teenagers that's running the fitting room, the most rudest little girls I've ever met. They took my clothes. I tried on. I was only allowed to take like 10 items, right? And sorry, 6 items at a time. So I had 10 items. So I told her, save these 4 for me. Oh, okay. And the other one was like, we don't usually save items. So the other one put them there. They took all my items away. I had to go find the other items. They wouldn't let me leave the dressing room with my skirt because I want to try on the shirt with the skirt. The most rudest little 18, 19-year-old little girls I've ever met, how rude they was being with me. And I'm a tourist. They could tell I'm Canadian, right? And you're treating somebody like that. I, so what I want to say is I put it their little, teenage attitude aside, and I thought, what's really bugging them? Because I didn't give them attitude and I wasn't mean to them because I felt bad for them. They're stressed. They're overworked little girls and stressed. They are just like Meadow. I want to get a job and I want to be free and I want to have my own money and I want to, I want to be a big girl. And then they put themselves in the job and now they're stressed as they can be. They're being hateful to the customers that are coming to spend their money, tourists in Barcelona in these fancy shops. So that just shows you right there. And I know she would feel like that. I know she'd be overwhelmed by that. At the end of the day, um, people lost who we are. They lost like the woman is supposed to be home with the kids and taking care of them, feeding them healthy, taking them to the parks. Yeah, go on.
I wanted to say something. People they say like it's funny, right? Like the kids just say, "Oh, I want to get my own job, have my own money and stuff." But usually, you ask everybody. I asked everybody that we were working. How you doing, man? Oh, I have to come back here. Oh, I'm back here. I'm here. Oh, I'm working here again. Oh, it sucks. What you rather do? I'd rather be fishing. I'd rather be doing this. I'd rather do a. Oh, listen, guys, with this business, you can go fishing and earn money at the same time. You can, but it just takes a little bit of you to learn the business. With anything in life, learn the business. Learn what you guys want. It's listen. There's a really important thing saying here. There's people that spend their whole lives um you're not calling for a change in their life. And if you're gonna get together, we'll talk about boys, what girls do. No, we're gonna get together and we'll talk about how come the government's doing this, how come, oh, this is unfair or whatever. People don't ever keep themselves to do something that will create in a future a good being. And also focus, like when you talk about money and ideas, and when you actually set up meetings once a week or 3 times a week, doing stuff like this, like what we're doing right now. This is talking about money, we're talking about business, we're talking about growth, we're talking about, and we're doing it. The more you do it in life, okay, you have a different life, different, everything's gonna come to you. Look, guys, before I used to get worried when something wasn't gonna happen. I used to get worried, and in my head I start panicking, and then I start getting nervous. That's negative energy. That's pushing your everything good is pushing it out, pushing it away. The minute you start and you say nothing's gonna happen, who cares? People say to you, "Oh, you get married to someone, they're gonna screw your life up. This is the way it is." Blah blah blah. That's what happens in life. People, if you worry to that, then your life is gonna be shit. Sorry if I swear, but your life is gonna be crap because you are worried constantly of negative thoughts is gonna happen. And they're like, no, we're just trying to be realistic. It doesn't work like that because there's a difference between the positive and the negative. Negative, you'll get everything negative thrown at you, and life will be shit. Positive, positiveness, think positive of everything you do. Set up meetings with you to grow. Work on something that's gonna make you grow and not spend time for a good time in your comfort zone. Don't be in your comfort zone in your life. Life has to be hard for you to live a good life. Life has to be hard. If life is easy for you, you ain't gonna get much wise. You ain't gonna get much better. You're not gonna be good because you've lived a life by I'm here, yeah. This is the way it goes. When it gets hard, people run away. People don't want to do it because we've been taught by the system by that. If you ain't got no help, if no one's gonna be helping you, then you're useless. If you ain't got money, then you can't meet a real woman. Women, you know what women do to men? To men that mm, don't seem to have more money than other men, but yet they have a heart and they're good. But they do because society taught them that if the man doesn't have good money, he doesn't have a good job, he's worthless. This is how men have been put in this world, and men move the world. Men built this world, all this building stuff. I'm saying, I'm not saying nothing wrong against the women. I'm so glad women are coming right now to the level of men. We've been fighting for years for that, and now it's, I don't want to say it, okay, but now men are turned into women. It doesn't matter. Women are the most beautiful thing in this world. In the world, men are also beautiful in this world. The system, the system is not beautiful. The system is negative. The system keeps you locked up in a cell for you to do what they bid on. And this is your life. You're working for a system. Okay, you're not working for yourself. Now people say, well, it's, if we wouldn't work, the world would move, the world wouldn't function. We need to go to work, everybody, right? But can't you see that they're already starting to look for ideas to do that without us working? Can you see that there's already stores, they get worked by computers? Can't you see that you must look for something else? Because once you notice that you ain't gotta have a nine to five, the next generation is gonna suffer. There, our kids, our babies are gonna suffer when we transform from this life. We and then they become older and they have to move the world. They are going to be in chaos because they ain't gonna have no life. They're gonna be in a room with a computer in their eyes, and that's how the human's gonna be. You guys remember the 80s, guys? We used to go play outside, fall. The kids used to. Now, I know the world is dangerous. A kid falls. Oh, be careful. Before, our dad had, like, our dad had this thing. Okay, if we used to fall in the ground and hurt ourselves, he would prohibit um, the mother kind of to come and pick the kid up and say, oh, I'm sorry, oh baby, oh. In a way, I thought, for that part, I thought, well, oh, sure, the kid might need a little love. He might need some love as he's growing up. But if he doesn't get that, you know how strong the kid's gonna be. Strong the kid's gonna be, because when the kid falls down in real life, the kid's not gonna is not gonna look for someone to help him. He knows he can do it himself. He knows he's capable of picking himself up, and he doesn't need anybody in this world. We've been put in our heads that we need people, we need things to become things, and yet we don't need nothing. We need ourselves to become who we want to be. We need ourselves. We need to trust in ourselves, look inside, get off our comfort zones, work on ourselves, and go straight to the world and show yourself. Don't be afraid. You are only here to live, experience, and learn. That's the only thing you're here for to do in this world, in this body. Okay, everything extra that's been given you, like materialistic, money, thoughts of it's an extra. We just gotta worry about breathing, just to breathe. That's the only thing we need. Because if we can't see and we can still breathe, we can still live. But if we can't see and we can't breathe, we're not living. So we just gotta change our point of view, think about breathing, and the rest is an extra. When you think about breathing, you think, oh my God, it's so beautiful to breathe. I want to breathe for the rest of my life. Great. It's great. Okay, cool. You're breathing. Now you think, well, I work too much. I ain't got no time. I gotta look for a way out. Okay. This online business is a way out for you. This online business is a way out for you to have time. The only thing you gotta do is put what you don't like to do. A little effort. The things that system taught you not to do. The system taught you to do something for them, but when you've been working all your day for them, when you're done your day, you ain't got the energy sufficient to do something for you, something that'll make you struggle. It'll make you struggle, but it's something for you. You see, in this business, you got to put your time. You have to put your knowledge in this business. You have to every week set up a meeting. Do something to keep going in the business. It's not something when you lift money. Hey, I'm buying Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Yes, you put it in there. You leave it in there. It goes up and it goes down, right? But one day it'll disappear. And it happened a million times. It happened all this crypto stuff. They disappear all of a sudden. This business is not going to disappear. Ain't going to go anywhere, because in this business we put our work into it. It's not a business that we put our money, we leave it there, and then it just grows. It doesn't exist. That's a pyramid scheme. That's a scam. Scams like that, that's something that doesn't exist. Something that exists is something that you put work in. If you put work in and an effort on it, it's always going to come out. And that's how it goes. We're reaching the 55, almost the hour. So yeah, we're doing really good here. Anything you want to elaborate more about this business before we close in, darling?
Yeah, yes, sweetheart. And thank you for all that. I wanted to say hello to a few people on here. A few people are saying hi, greetings from Germany, from Southern California. And so hi, Donna. Hi, Jackie, our business partners. And Donna's saying, if we want change in our lives, we need to take action. So 100%. See that a lot of times people want to make a change and don't want to take the action. They're afraid. So I urge you, jump out of your comfort zone, do something different. If I didn't start this and if I let other people tell me that this was an MLM or you don't know what you're doing or blah, 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 I would not be here in Spain right now. I would not be meeting these beautiful people here, learning this culture, you know, making plans for me and Tito because we're going to have a wonderful time together here. And he's going to come here and, you know, we're going to have our beautiful vacation time. And there's just a lot of things right now in the world that is going to, it's stopping you and it's going to, and all these things that we elaborated on today, it's from our hearts, it's from our experiences, from our family's experience, our children's experience. I do not want my children to grow up and suffer like I did, and you know have to worry about money, and you know not be there for their family or their children or their husbands or wives. We are going to show you the way. We're going to take you by your hand. We're going to walk you every step of the way along your success journey. Just don't let go of our hand, okay? We won't let go of your hand, but will you let go of our hand? It's just like God. God never let go of our hand, but will we let go of his hand? Just keep plugged in. Come to our Zooms. Come to our masterminds. We have masterminds every Wednesday, Zooms every Friday, helping you with your ads, every Monday, helping you with your ads. I'm known to help people set up successful ads with my ads until you gain your own successful ad, and then we boom together. So if you haven't watched our free workshop, you're going to click on these links above. Anywhere you see in our post, if you saw our links, our www. whatever you see our websites, click it, add your name and your email, and you're going to be taken right away to the workshop that I hosted. If you already watched our workshop, your next step is to sign up. If you're in our Earn Online Academy, sign up. Click that link here, sign up, get yourself started. If you're feeling worried, I don't know if I want to start, I don't know if I want to do this, just message us and we'll answer your concerns. We'll answer any question you have, because I don't want to leave doubt lingering in the back of your head, even when you do start. Like, you're still worried. No, we'll answer your questions beforehand. And once you watch our free workshop and you register on one of our websites, reach out to us and we'll literally invite you to our Earn Online Academy, where you can see all of our successes. You can see more about our business. So we're coming up an hour here, so click those links. Yeah, did you want to add anything real quick?
Also, if you'd like to travel the world and before you retire, think about this business too, because this is the way to travel the world when you're young.
Yeah.
You have time.
Exactly. So yeah, and if you see this on any one of our business partners page, it means that we have coached them to help people earn online. They're a mentor and they could send you to workshops. So just reach out to them or click their link. So God bless you. Love you all. Thank you.
Take care, everybody.
For hosting.
See you in the other
Bye,
side.
See you on the other side. Click that link. You won't be disappointed. You'll be where I was 4.5 years ago, and you're like, wow, how come everybody's not doing this? There's a lot of money in this business. You can see it. It's legit. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.